she consumed all the waves were crashing in. Didn't she believe anything? Not done very well. The money goes just as the river flows.
This is not a love letter. You just wouldn't call me back. It would make me feel better if you picked up all your slack. This is not a love letter, so don't call it that. But if I wrote a love letter, would you be mad? Would it make you feel better if I wrote you one right now? Funny how a love letter can turn everything around. But this is not a love letter, so don't call it that.
It makes ring nice. Ready.
I have.
Who would have
Right
thought
hand. I don't know if
your
you can tell,
adventure turned into
it's
a forever
right.
stay? And I've been thinking a lot, and I've been drinking myself down the drain. You used to live within the clouds, yet so somehow had stayed grounded for more than 5 years. And I'm terrified for you now, shell of the woman I once knew. I hope I'll find you somewhere. Not today.
Put your hand up, that's lovely. It looks way bigger.
Not today. Not today. Not today. I would have told you not to leave, or not to wander, not to breathe without your oxygen.
Yeah, I think he's trying to be.
But what if's cannot bring you back? And truth is, I'm having a bit of trouble breathing in myself. A few thousand miles away is not that far within the grand scheme of the universe. But the distance in between seems like a lifetime, and it's been only a day since I left you. Oh, won't you come back? Not today. Not today. Oh, not today. Not today.
Subject, perhaps a gaming piece. this brief because it's late. It's like 10 p.m. There's many different alcohols in my system. The most insane meal I think I've had, like top 10 meals I've had in my entire life. I cannot recommend this place enough. Oh, it was so good. It was just like in the middle of nowhere, this tiny little village you kind of drive through to get to other places, and the food was just next level. We had the tacos as a starter. I've seen that everywhere on every single menu, but I wanted to give it like a really good go, like to have some really authentic kind of take on it. So I chose this place. So good. We ordered a side of seasonal greens. We ordered this amazing red wine. The lamb was unbelievable. So we were the only people in the restaurant, which, you know, you might think that at first the vibes would be a bit weird because there's many different alcohols in my system. No one else is there, but like it's a hidden gem. He kept checking up on us like every so often. I don't really like chicken, but the way I've just cooked this chicken is like the best chicken. And he was like, I'll bring you through like a piece of my chicken because you need to try. This was like what he was having for dinner. He brought it through. This chicken was so good. It felt like it was like a different meat, you know, that I'd never tried before. It was so good. It genuinely melted. I know people overuse that kind of phrase, but like it genuinely melted off the bone. The sauce was stunning. It was full of Cretan herbs. I didn't have any more room in my tummy because of how much lamb we'd had, but the chicken surpassed everything else. Like, I say this from the most like humble point possible, like at the most selfless place. I genuinely wish this video would go viral simply for this restaurant, simply so that they could be packed every single night, because people are missing out. Like, if you go to Crete, this is my one recommendation, go to that restaurant. The guy was so friendly. It's a family-run business. The food is like completely authentically Greek. Like, I asked for an espresso after the meal and he was like, we don't do espresso, that's Italian. You can have a Greek coffee. And I was like, yep, I'll have a Greek coffee. I have no words. I want to come back here just for that. Anyways, the last thing I want to say before I completely yap your ears off is that I'm reading Outline by Rachel Cusk, which is a series of 10 conversations she has with various different people. The main thing I want to say in this is that this captures that exact vibe that I adore of like literature, which is written about the most mundane moments that become these like philosophical masterpieces. I feel like this doesn't make any sense. What this gave me was what this is giving me is like the first story in Deborah Levy's living autobiography series, the first book, Things I Don't Want to Know. The first story in that is her like going away to some place in Europe to write. Oh, that was like the most five-star reads. This is that. It's our girl Rachel Cusk walking around Europe, meeting different people and experiencing just the truth of life. These people bringing up these mundane problems in their lives and then it just getting to the heart of what life is about. I adore it. It's like shaping up to be a 5-star read. If not a 5-star read, then 4.5. But what's crazy, but the reason I bring this up now is because like these moments that are made magical just because of like the human connection and the food and drink that you're having at the same time, the way the nature looks, reading about that and having those moments that just so like I can't even explain what that thing is to read about. Like, it's not even a genre or a subgenre. It's something like deeper than that. Reading that exact thing and then experiencing it in real life in this way that's just so magical. This place in the middle of nowhere with this guy who's solely catering for us. 10 out of 10. 5 stars. This was a 5-star moment in my life. And I'm reading about like pretty much a 5-star book at the same time that's describing these moments in the same country that I'm in. Obviously, Outline is in Athens. I'm in Crete. Rachel Cusk would write about the night I had if she'd experienced it herself. That's all I'll say. I'm puffing out of breath. Wow.
Do you have a new favourite meal from here?
Well, this will be it.
The fullest I've ever felt in my entire life.
This might be it.
I was like, I'll never eat this much again in my life.
No, I feel like that tonight.
Hard to enjoy, hard to not cry, hard to see you, be by your side. I can't describe the feeling when you're here, breathing in your heart 16. This is big, the world feels clearer now. Nothing matters more.
I was right. Waking up here was an incredible experience. The sky was blue, the sun was shining. The view is of a church tower, palm tree, a bell tower, and rooftops of houses. The church bells go off at seemingly random hours in a way that is borderline irritating, if it weren't simultaneously so charming and quaint. I will miss being by the sea very much. It's funny being an adult how having these responsibilities means you can't go away or simply relax without feeling that you need to be constantly appreciative, which I am, but in a really present way. I recognize these moments I am living that I will then look back on even in a week's time or 6 months or 3 years and wish I'd loved things just that little bit more. Completely unfair of myself, of course, but nevertheless, it will happen. It's funny to recognise a habit now that'll occur in the future, and to be slightly maddened by it, but to also understand it as absolutely inevitable. It is as if in the future I will have lost that perspective, even though I'll be living in the present just as much as I am right now.